What is good, guys and girls of YouTube? It is your boy Justin Omoe, and I am talking through a dynamic microphone just to show you that, I could be different sometimes. But also because we have a new device here that the homies down at X Vive sent to me. It is called the U3. It's a digital wireless system, aka we have a transmitter and then a receiver, as you would probably see right there in the webcam on my computer. Yeah, it comes in a pretty dope box. It's right here. It probably has all my finger marks, so I'm sorry about that. Kind of reminiscent of a phone case, cause look at the texture on this. I think it's focused. I can't see. Look at that. That looks pretty nice. So yeah, this transmitter and receiver device is meant for, obviously to have less clutter of a wire, but you could use it, move around with it. Be perfect for, having it on set if you're a DJ, or maybe you have like rap battles or something, performances, weddings, you name it. Any kind of event outside. Basically, this is what you need. What you get inside the box is obviously the device, the transmitter, the receiver, but you also get this USB wire for charging the two devices. And I never seen this before, so it's pretty cool. But it has two micro USBs on it, like, to charge both of them, and it only has one USB out, or regular port, so you can plug it into the wall and charge it. It does not come with a brick, and I'm pretty sure that's because they wanted the thing to fit all well inside this box. I would advise not to use it while charging. They do say you could do it, but it could run the risk of, killing off the lifespan of the battery. Here is the two devices here. This is the receiver half. This is what goes into your mixer or your audio interface. Hopefully you can see this nice and well. There is the micro USB part here. Here is the LED to show that it's connected. Now you see I only put this one on. I just flicked it on. And here's the ring. By the way, this is, could you see this nice? It goes from 1 through 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That is to, connect the receiver with the transmitter in order to, transfer the signals and receive them. And let's not forget that they have a QC, quality of, I don't know, coolness pass. I'm guessing it's a quality check, and it, takes the cake. Now I'm going to go ahead and power up the transmitter side. So you can see here, I powered it up. And now this thing has a green light on the receiver, meaning, hey, I connected. Again, a micro USB. Here is the antenna to, get the signal. And we have a nice metallic clamp. At least it feels metal to me. It tastes metal too. Now here's the port for the transmitter. I believe this rubber has to come off, and I'll explain why at the end of the video. Actually, I lied. I'll let you guys and girls know right now why I think you have to take this off. It's because when I had this rubber on, whenever I try to put it inside of a microphone, it would, get the signal, but it will not clamp. It will not click in and lock in. So I think you have to remove this. Even in the booklet, it shows the transmitter piece without the rubber on it. So maybe that's just a, I don't know, safety way. I have no clue. And I'm not going to lie, this thing looks like it would fall out or rip or something, but it's not. It's not. Last thing we have is the power and the mute switch, which, powers it on. You can see the red lights. And then down is mute, aka turn it off. And then there's a mic and a line port. The mic gives more, I guess, sensitivity, or allows the thing to get powered up. Line has a bigger intake for the signal. Both of them, if you put them both in your hand, it kind of feels like you're holding a roll of nickels in your hand, which is pretty good, pretty great in terms of weight. On the back, I'll go ahead and read the details. You can see it yourself. It's a 2.4 gigahertz band. That means, it's not 5 gigahertz, obviously, but it's pretty good. It's like a standard router's reach. You'll be able to get a good 90 feet with this in terms of distance. There's 6 channels on this device, as you see here on the little transmitter. When I show you, it'll say 1. You have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only have one pair, so I'll be using, only one number on there. They say there's less than 5 milliseconds of latency, and I'll be showing you guys and girls to, see how accurate that is. It has a 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz frequency response range. So yeah, that's why I have this spectrogram up here, so you'll be able to see how it works. Although this microphone I think goes up to 18,000 and then rolls off. We'll have to see about that. They say you could use condenser microphones as well, but it has to be battery powered, or I don't know what it means, but I don't know. I'm gonna stick to dynamic microphones with this just in case. And it has high resolution, as it says here, 24-bit, 48 kilobytes per second. I guess they meant kilohertz a second, the sample rate, but I don't know about kilobytes per second. That's weird. I don't know if that's an error on their part, or I don't know. Maybe I'm just not reading right or something. Maybe I'm not right. I don't know. Also forgot to mention, it comes with a nice sticker. Cool. So you can stick this on your gear just to show people, yo, this is what I'm using for my system. The U3 comes with a manual book. It's pretty, self-explanatory what to do. So yeah, also warranty paper, some paper for a coupon. But this thing right here, if you could see that nice and well, it's a pouch. And here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. The pouch is open. The pouch is open. It has like a metal thing pulling it back in with springs. So here it is, open. Could y'all see this? Open. Close. And you gotta like prick at it so it opens like that. So this whole time I've been using this wire here, as you can see, an XLR wire into input 2 on my Focusrite audio interface. So let me go ahead and plug this into the receiver, and you're gonna hear and see what's up. So now I'm speaking here with the wireless transmitter, and probably the first thing you could tell is that there is noise. Quite a lot of noise compared to using a wired, but hey, it's electricity, it transmits. I'm pretty sure it has its reasons for it. But this is noise that you could denoise if you want to use it for studio for some reason. I see this more as a performance type of device rather than having a studio use for professional quality stuff. I would stick to cables all day. And don't get fooled with this sound here. It has effects on this chain, as you see here. I'll go ahead and take that off. So here is how I sound without the effects on. This is the line output, and this is the microphone output. So you can see there's a little bit more sensitivity with the mic switch when the switch is enabled. And that's a given because microphones, they need that power. And you can see that it's still not all the way up on the knob on the Focusrite interface. I could raise that up if I wanted to, but I threw in these effects so you can hear it how it sounds if I were to, throw effects. So yeah, I'm doing overkill with this. Let me see how it'll sound with just a compressor. So yeah, here's just a compressor, and it sounds pretty nice to me. Let's say you have a like onboard mixer or something, and it has like a compressor function. You can hear this thing nice and loud and clearly. And if we look at the spectrogram, you can see that I am hitting frequencies of 20,000, maybe even higher. What is that? 22,000. So yeah, 22 kilohertz. But I am getting that roll off around the 18. Let's try another microphone. Here's another microphone. This microphone is more used for like snare drums or instrument sounds to record. Not really for a microphone purpose. Maybe it's worse than this microphone. It's not the transmitter's fault. There's nothing wrong about it. It's the microphone, obviously. Now, I just mentioned using a mixer and a compressor, and I would like to give you guys and girls an example of how that would sound in a mixer, even though it's not really any different. Spoiler alert. Let's just see how it looks. All right, guys, here I am. Here you see this little mixer. This is not plugged into a computer. This is plugged into the ground outlet, so it provides with power. And these two wires here are going into these two speakers that are literally in my face. So there's one, and there's the next. And obviously here is the transmitter, the receiver part, my bad. Transmitter is here. So here's the transmitter on the microphone. Powered up, it's ready. Let me go ahead and make sure this is good. And here I am. So this is how I sound. I'm gonna take a step back. Actually, I'm gonna open this door and leave. So you can see that I am out of the way. This is how it sounds right here. Yeah, yo, how are you guys and girls doing? I really hope that that doesn't clip or sound bad in this camera, because the camera microphone itself sucks. So yeah, as you see here, I don't even have the EQs boosted. So you're with the low, you can see I'm getting a lot of feedback here. It's, you know, because the mics are, the speakers are in my face. So yo. So you see that. But yeah, this is how it sounds in this setting. Maybe I'll give you a different distance. So this is how it sounds with the EQs back to 0. Hopefully you get a nice crisp clean sound, like I said again. So yeah, pretty loud. What do you think? And it sounds pretty nice. I'm not getting any cutoffs in my voice. Nothing. It's crisp and clear. I'm gonna go walk to the kitchen. Yo, test 1 2 1 2 mic. Boom boom. I'm all the way at the end of the kitchen. I cannot go anymore. So yeah, then we could just go back. So yeah, guys and girls, the X Vive, as you see, no wire. It's a wireless transmitter, if you haven't even noticed that yet. Did I mention it has 5 hours of usage before, you know, the battery dies and then you got to recharge it? Yeah. Let me know what you guys and girls think about this device. I will link the product in the description below. Go ahead and check it out. And shout out again to X Vive for sending this over. And yeah, it's your boy Justin Omoe. With that being said, I'm out. I cannot beatbox.